intended. I know y'all usually don't hear me speak um, when I'm broadcasting, right? But this episode is a bit touching to me because I just had the opportunity to pick up a passenger that went that I want to say she went through the racial profiling of being a Muslim, and it just so happened that she was in a lift and she was, going home. And then, shortly, I come by. Well, before I get there, I'm leaving my friend's house. I put my app on because I'm lifting now. And so I get her ride, I get her request, and I go to pick her up. And the funniest thing happened. She told me that she was already in a lift, that her Lyft driver got pulled over, driving fine, she said. She was driving great, but she got pulled over because she didn't have insurance, which is something that you would expect to happen, right? If you're driving erratic. Now, I've seen people driving with no insurance that does crazy stuff and nothing happens. Now, this Lyft driver was driving. She said she was driving fine. She had two other Muslims in the car. One was a male, one was a woman. This woman that I'm speaking about, her name is Liz. She's young. She's sixth generation American, and she just moved from Louisiana. Now, the thing that killed it was, she has a hijab on. The other woman had one on, and the male, I'm not sure what he was wearing. I did see them because when I pulled up to pick her up, I had to pull up in front of the Lyft car that she had got out of with the police behind them. So it was a bit crazy to even see this, and it made me kind of upset to hear what she was saying. And I don't, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not for Trump or against Trump, but I appreciated that Trump became president only because he wasn't a politician, and I hate politicians. That's why the country is like it is now, because the politicians are messing things up. So I figured, all right, Trump get in office, he'll do something different, which he is. I mean, he's going on his promises. He's doing what he said he was gonna do, even though it's hurting. At the same time, I think that on another level, it is gonna bring awareness to black people or to any culture. But for black people especially, because we know how it is to be profiled. We know how it is to be cast out. We know how it is to live in America and not be wanted. You know, but like this whole thing was crazy. I told her I was gonna tell you this when I broadcast, and I'm broadcasting, late because I had another rider that was just in the car. And this kid was the black kid, and he was talking about his job and everything, and he kept talking about Trump and the black movement, how this is gonna spawn something in black people to start their own business, which he has done, or he's working on, or they start their own business, or supporting more black businesses, or just buying black, like everybody has been saying, even when Obama was in office, the and with all the police shootings and everything, you know, I think that we do need to support our black businesses. In fact, I'm teaming up with Don, the cable guy. If you look on Facebook, that's his name. Or go to our page on Facebook, Our Black Card. Well, we're teaming up um, to start something that is going to empower black business. We're, we're going to make a card with the black business, and they have to be totally black owned, black run businesses. Well, I mean, yeah, black owned, black run. They don't have to be, everybody don't have to be black, but we want the head people, the CEO, to be a black man, of course, because that means that the money stays in the community, kind of. But we want we want to start this. It's going to be a card with black businesses on the back of it, and when you go to these black businesses, you get a discount. I'm going to do one for everyday things, and then we're gonna do one for the nightlife. So if you go to a black-owned club like Museum Bar, I think Museum Bar is one of them. Um, but I do know, I can't remember the name of the club here in Atlanta. But anyway, so we're gonna start this here in Atlanta. But how we're gonna do it is we're gonna do it in a fun way. We're gonna have leagues of a kickball league, right? And within that, and this is going to my SUT people. If you're listening, I hope you're listening, or you listen to the rebroadcast. Go check out Don the Cable Guy, his page. Check out Our Black Card, the like page, and like it, share it, comment, and become a part. Um, so we're gonna start kickball league with the kids or adults. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna do this. With people coming at us, telling us how they feel. But it's gonna be managers that have a team, and then the money we make with the kickball league, well, from selling the black cards, our black card, we're gonna put we're gonna put money into a black-owned business and build it up. And then, like, as when we start it, it's gonna be a certain company, and then we're gonna. I'd rather you talk to Don about it, but I'm just telling you because this is something that we need to do. We need to start getting back to basics. We need to start getting back to our roots and back to each other. Oh, you must be waiting for. But yeah. So, like I was saying, all this Trump mess. I think he's doing this not only for the safety of the nation, but to push us into doing something for us. Because everybody will do something for somebody. Like, you'll go to a Chinese restaurant or to the hair shop and get your hair from uh Chinese, get your hair done by Chinese girls or white girls. But when it comes to black businesses, we want handouts, we want discounts, we want free things. We gotta stop looking at it like that, because if you don't support your brother, your sister, then how are they gonna be successful, and how are you gonna reap the benefits of that success? So I think we should all get together and start doing something different to get a different result. You know, like I always say, in order for the world to change, you have to become the change you want in the world, and then the world will change around you. So, that being said, this is Ed as intended, and that was my piece. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. You know, so you just get it together. Let's get it together and get back into why we are here on this earth, service. You know, and we are our brothers and sisters keepers. You know, each one teach one, no man left behind. All this stuff they use is what we need to use, because if we don't start looking out for each other, when things go down, we're not going to be out looking for each other to help each other. We're just going to be running past each other. If something breaks out here in America and we're not together, we're going to fall apart and things are going to be horrible and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, I can't get nothing. Look now. You can't find a job. Why? Because most of the businesses are not black owned. If I had a black owned business, I would hire my black sisters and my black brothers because I know they need a job. You know, Simply United Together has teamed up with First Step Staffing to help people get jobs. You know, I mean, it's all about what you do in the community and how you touch another person's life. Because we're not just here to play around, just let life pass us by. We're here to build each other up. You know, before the Tower of Babel fell, we were all together. We all knew the same language, so we was all together. But then when the Tower of Babel fell, we separated. Went, you know, and we started leaving each other and creating a rift between cultures. When we were all one culture, now there's many different cultures. And they all spawned from one. And we all know where that comes from. So I'm going to end this on a good note and begin my show with my music, because I started my show already, with my brother, my ace, my boy, my co-executive director of Simply United Together, my boy King Quill. Royalty. So don't feel like you're not royal. We're all royalty. So get that in your head. You're a king, I'm a king, she's a queen. We're all royalty. Princes, princesses, kings and queens. We just live here in America. We just gotta start doing something, get it right, taking it back. That's me. That is intended.
Myself, cause these haters wouldn't crown me till I stack my wealth. A real bright young child, you know, the head of the class. High school, 3 sports, cause I could run real fast. Plus I love to hear my name scream loud in my game. But when the baller got home, that's when my world would change. From the glitz and the glamour to a world in shambles. Biscuit was